It's live and I'm seeing numbers.
Ooh.
Right, visual. There we go. Twitch.
Let's go.
Twitch. Twitch, are you there? Twitch chat.
Did you turn on your virtual camera again, by the way?
Yeah, I thought I did. Oh no, it's Discord. Discord fucked it. Hold on. I did turn it back on, but Discord said no. There we go.
Hey.
There we go. We're alive. We're back.
We're live.
We're live. We're live. We're alive. Some people aren't. Some people aren't fucking alive. Dude. I'll jump right into that. That's one of the most gruesome murder death scenes in the entire Cosmere.
Yeah. Hi.
Why was that? Why was that so fucking epic, dude? What the fuck? That was crazy. They just threw that in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, some of the highest highs and lowest lows, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Seen.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hi Ollie.
I'm glad you agree, by the way. Thank God. I was so worried I was gonna come in here with hater energy. So I was like, I was holding myself back a little bit.
Truly, I didn't care about all the religious stuff, but when we you know what? We'll get to it.
We'll get to
How
it.
was your week?
Yeah, let's dissolve. My week. I'm a pair of two at work, and my counterpart has been out on vacation. And we were just busy enough. We were just busy enough for it to be a little bit of a problem. But I handled everything. I got it all taken care of. I got to leave at my normal pretty early time.
Very good.
I've been working out regularly still. Gains are coming along. We're getting somewhere, slow and steady, you know. I've lost a lot of arm fat. Like, this is all the arm fat I've got left, which is like, I'm pretty proud of that. I don't know if I talked about this. I got a little egoed I've just got my little shitty apartment gym, and I used to lift in high school, but I've been very out of shape for a very long time. I never really took my health seriously. I'm starting to try to take my health seriously. I've been shredding weight. I don't know exactly how much I've lost, but I'm at the point where I've like had to get other clothes type beat. So that's been good. That's awesome. Like shit that was tight is now baggy. So I've been having to like look at other stuff there, which is good. And I'm stronger than I've ever been. And I was like, how strong am I? I just wanted to know, how much can I lift? And it's do you know a cable machine? If I say what that is, do you know what that is?
Yeah.
So it's just normal cable machine. 300 pounds on either side. What is that transfer to kilograms? Hold on, 300 pounds to kg.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
136. I should know because it's on there. It shows both.
Right.
So I try to keep it in mind, because my grip strength trainer is also in kilograms. And I just do that at work to keep my hands busy. So 136 kilograms is the max weight on this machine.
Right.
I deadlifted that. So from the ground to a standing position, I deadlifted that.
Nice.
And then from there, I pulled it up all the way to my chest and did a set of 5 with 300 pounds.
Fuck yeah,
dude.
Jesus Christ.
I felt like a demon.
That's crazy.
After pod, I'll send you the very embarrassing but the most hype thing I've ever listened to. It's what I used to listen to back in high school to hit my maxes. I listened to it again while I was doing that. So you
sent me something last week.
Yes.
As well.
Yes. I can't remember which one it is. I'll go and double check it. But if not, there's another one I can send you. That's phenomenal. So I've been on that fitness and health kick, which has been good. Trying to eat a little bit better and cheaper and health consciously. I've figured out how to make a bomb ass curry for crazy cheap, so that's been pretty fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No, so it's been a pretty good week. Busy but good.
That's good. That's nice.
How about you? How's your week been?
My week's been somewhat uneventful, except that I think I said this in I said this in real talk because I was like a little bit annoyed by it. That I got a guy that I'm kind of interested in that we're talking on and off for the last couple months. I got him to go. It was just the same guy who like canceled on karaoke on karaoke for me one time. We did talk for a while, and then he texted me again, and I was like, "Oh, I thought this was was done." And
shows interest
he
again
didn't reschedule.
after.
I didn't reschedule.
Yeah,
he should have rescheduled. Doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
I said I sent him because usually karaoke's on Friday. Yeah. Karaoke is tomorrow. So I sent him the screenshot of the bar, and I'm like, karaoke, and he sends me this. It's adorable. He sends me this video. He texts me. I'll check my calendar, and then afterwards he sends me like a video where he like swipes over to his calendar app, and he has like marked on his calendar like karaoke with Pixel. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. He's like, oh, he's so into me.
Yeah.
And then like 30 minutes later, not even like, no, I think it was like 30 minutes later, he sends me, oh, one of my friends is gonna tag along. I'm like, great, okay, yay. Not a day, I'm gonna kill myself.
Can I give you my genuine, honest soul read based solely off the facts of what you've just given me?
Yeah.
There is a valid interpretation where this person is a deep fucker with very deep malintent. That is certainly a possibility that could be potentially there. My genuine honest read goes back to maybe my favorite short form content video of all time, where it's one of those street interviewers. It's like a pretty handsome black guy interviewing this like kind of ratty, like Asmongold looking white guy who looks a little beat up. But then this dude's about to drop like the deepest wisdom in the world. So like I definitely harshly judged that dude's vibe. Someone cuts in front of the street interview, and the street interviewer gets very upset. He's like, what's wrong with this guy? And he's like, hey man, some people, they're just in their own world and they don't realize what's going on around them. I live by this quote that this man says after this. Never attribute to malice what you can attribute to incompetence.
Yeah.
And if someone is going,
should have been like,
if someone's going out of their way to send you a custom video of them having added a fucking calendar event, there's a very clear communication. And if there's any malintent, you'll be able to tell within seconds of being in the moment. But my genuine, honest soul read, if I had to bet, is in that gap of time, they suddenly realized they're the ones that should be the one to reach out after it being way too long, got very overexcited after you matched the energy that they were hoping that was going to be there. And then they maybe felt they overcommitted by doing this calendar bit. And then in a fit of, oh, fuck, did I do something weird? Let's make it not weird. Let's try to make it a hangout. That's my soul read.
Yeah.
That's my soul read.
What was it he said? Yeah, he was like, our friend's gonna join us since she might be free on Saturday. He's like, oh, might could also be we go alone, but whatever. I was like, oh, I was like, okay, yeah. Whenever I say like, okay, yay, the like Twitter meme that's like, what's wrong with the economy? Don't worry about it, babe. Okay, yay. That's what. Yeah, right. So I was like, okay, yay. So right, that's happening tomorrow. That's fine. Hopefully, that's happening tomorrow. My throat's been acting up a little bit, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to be the one to cancel and get sick.
Get some honey tea. Get some vitamin C. You'll be fine.
I win.
You'll be vibing.
And then we've also been kind of like texting, and now I've made a few commitments. I'm going on a hike with him next week. And he was also like, do you want to like, because I was like, I'm not very like in shape and sportsy, and he was like, that's fine, we're gonna like do a really easy trail, I promise. And I was like, okay, thank you. He's really cute. He was like, I have the gear autism, so I can help you with like getting gear for hikes. And I was like, okay. It's like, I'm not that committed to this yet. Okay. And then because I told him like I'm not that like sportsy, I'm not that like in shape. He was like, would you like to work out? Would you like to go to the gym with me? The thing is, he lives like 30 minutes by train, like elsewhere. I was like, I don't know if I want to make that kind of trip.
If you want to come here and work out with me, different story, but
yeah, I was he was like, oh, we could go to this gym that he already has like a subscription to. I was like, right, the next one is like, I have to make a trip either way, so I might as well make the trip to go to the gym with him. I was like, I could probably maybe
it's like a once a month thing type beat, maybe like
I was like gonna say like once or twice a week. I could probably make that like,
once or twice a week, dude. Once or twice a week is how much I work out at my local gym. That's the one I walk to.
Yeah.
So let me be very clear, dog. I'm gonna pump your brakes. No, hey. You're getting way overexcited again. You do this a lot. You gotta pump the brakes, brother. You gotta chillax. You gotta relax. I am here to fucking lasso your ass and pull your ass back to sanity. He's a cute boy. You're not married yet. Relax.
I do also want to start going to the gym. So,
that's valid. Very valid. And a great strategy. Don't overcommit to something. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I am here. I'm the yellow blinking light. That's all I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be a red light. I'm not trying to be a red light. I'm trying to be a yellow blinky light. I'm just letting you know. Hey, brother. I'm hearing a lot of overexcitement. What I want is equal participation. I'm hearing a lot of you going there. I'm hearing a lot of you doing stuff with him. I want him doing stuff with you. I want him engaging with your interests. I want you to be equals in the relationship. That's what I want. Hey, dog.
Okay.
You're not a fitness guy. I'm not a fitness guy. I've been getting into working out. That's like, it can become a thing. It can become a thing you're into. It can be a goal that you're getting into, but like right now, that's not you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you jump into that, you are knowingly jumping into something you're not into right now. It's like kind of jumping into,
really want to be into it, though.
But that, valid, very valid, especially if there's someone there to like help you out. Right. But again, it's like,
yeah, exactly.
If he wants to help get you gear, if he wants to help do all that stuff, you know what I mean? If he's got gear autism, he might know the things, right? But it's like, again, he's the one trying to encourage you to do these types of things. All I'm saying is, I want it equal. Yellow blinky light.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not that committed to hiking yet. I do really want to be committed to at least going to the gym, like at least once a week.
I'm all about that. But you were really hesitant about the 30-minute train ride, and then now you're committing. So here's a question: how long do you want to work out?
Like like at least an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. So we're talking about a half an hour there, an hour and a half working out, and then an hour and a half back. So that's 2.5 hours?
No, half an hour back.
Another half an hour back. So 2.5 hours fully committed to that block of time.
I think reasonably I could probably like make this like a weekend in the morning thing.
Fair enough.
I think.
Like both weekend days?
Yeah, either that or like
you should space out your workouts. You should not do a double 2-day in a row workout. You should space your workouts. I do currently I do Mondays and Thursdays, and I'm about to swap to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And I do 45 minutes to an hour, and I go very, very intense because I'm just getting started. You know what I mean? I'm still my whole vibe is I'm easing myself into it.
An hour might be better because I again with the time commitment, I'm like if I like 30 minutes there, just 30 minutes working out, I feel like it's a waste of time. I at least have to like work out a little bit longer than it takes for me to get there.
Absolutely. My rule of thumb for anything is the travel time needs to be equal to the time spent for it to be worth my time. And anything I'm doing at all. Like if it's going to take me 8 hours to get somewhere and then 8 hours to get back, I better be in that place for more than 16 hours or it's not going to be worth my time. That's my opinion. That's how I vibe with stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that's how that. Other than that, not very exciting.
I mean, that's still very exciting. That's still very exciting.
I am very excited at least to like see how tomorrow goes, and then like how the vibe is tomorrow. I might still be like, oh yeah, we can do the like hike again. I'm not fully committed to making hiking my hobby because I'm not that like big a fan.
But working out, outdoors, I'm all about working out. Let's get on a fitness kick together, dude.
Having him
I'm here for
working
it.
out. Especially if I'm like when I get because I have on like also I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off next week because Tuesday's my big appointment, like my boy juice appointment. I was like I could make it a long weekend if I take Monday off, but then also I know I'm gonna get back home pretty late on Tuesday because the appointment's pretty late. The the travel is pretty like long, and I'm just gonna be like on the road. and I'm going to be really exhausted when I get home on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and it's just I'm not going to want to go to work the next day, so take
Yeah.
Wednesday off as well.
Okay.
So I have like a long long weekend and a very short work week next week. So I'm very excited for that as well.
You know what's really funny is the following week is my birthday week, and I'm taking the Monday, Tuesday of that week off. So I'm gonna do the same thing the following week.
Yeah.
I didn't take my birthday off just because I didn't want to waste all my fucking vacation. I only have 5 days of vacation time. I get a work week of vacation time.
Jesus Christ.
I get a week of vacation and a week of sick time. But here's the thing though, the reality of my situation, it would suck if that was true. If that was really the amount of time I was limited to, that would suck. But I also don't really work a full work week. There's not enough work for me to do to work a full work week. So I get all of my work done and I hang out for like till a reasonable time and then I bail and they're cool with it.
That's awesome.
Dude, it's the fucking dream. It's the dream. It gives me so much energy to be able to do the other stuff I want and need to do to be able to further my stuff.
So nice.
Oh, and you know what? One thing I kind of didn't want to talk about, but I will talk about just because it's going on and we are streaming right now. Streamer University's been going on this week. I'm a Ludwig. So it's the biggest streamer event that is going on right now.
Yeah, of course.
It's just all it's Twitch. It's just the Twitch thing. You know what I mean? You know how there's usually a Twitch thing going on? This is the Twitch thing that's going on right now. Right?
Okay.
It's Kai Cenat. Does you know that name?
No.
You don't? That's crazy, dog. I'll be real with you.
Yeah, I do really live behind the moon. I'm really sorry.
He's one of the most popular streamers in the world. He's the dude that does all of the marathons, that gets all of the gargantuan donations, and has like Drake and Kevin Hart and Drewski and like all of like the big pop culture black people. And he gets a lot of pop culture, but he's like a young black guy like making culture happen. It's really cool. It's basically like a lot of people. I
might have seen him before, but I couldn't put a face to the name
almost
right now.
Certainly. There's like Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed. I'm sure you don't know who iShowSpeed is. If you do, that's almost yeah. Okay, good. That would be really funny. That'd be a crazy mug, and that would get clipped by somebody. Somebody would find me, find you. We just record it back with you saying it just to let it go. No, stupid. But I'm a Ludwig guy. I love Ludwig. I think he's one of the best content creators out there.
At least.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? To me, there's Ludwig makes more valuable content than Kai. Arguably not Speed. Speed does Speed travels the planet. Speed has gone to like Brazil and China and South America and is like showing the world. Like just iShowSpeed is actually one of the goats. He's like genuinely one of the goats of all time. No one will ever do it like him again. I'll say that forever. I will say his USA tour was a laughable production. I yearn to get into big live stream production. I think that's probably my end goal is to do. Yeah. I want live streaming to be taken more seriously. I love this platform. I love what it does. I love what it means to people. It is independent creating. You know what I mean? At the chorus form in this gargantuan gross media landscape, at least this is independent. You know what I mean? And we have to use a platform to deliver the content to people, but at the very least, it's like the truest, only independent media. And that's what I'm really realizing is what I love about content creating is that it's not tainted by gross companies usually. I digress. I've been watching a lot of Streamer University content because basically what has happened is Kai Cenat has gathered some of the biggest streamers on the platform right now in their little bubbles. The American, the streamer, the locals, but a lot of like the biggest streamers in the world to teach classes to promising up and coming and also funny, already prominent streamers that they're all throwing together into a big mixing pot. It's a nightmare. It's a cringe fest for a lot of the time, but you are also getting to see some of the people who are at the top of the field that we are actively participating in come up with lessons and try to teach people earnestly. And dude, the fucking knowledge has been crazy valuable. I'm not joking. Like if people are into streaming, they should go watch the Streamer University classes. And I did not expect to be saying that. I really thought this would be a gross, dumb stream event that I would just get to point and laugh at. But Ludwig is basically just reframing a video that he already posted a long time ago, but he's like re-delivering it and teaching it in a classroom. And that has a really valuable dynamic to it. And Valkyrae and Agent are two other very prominent streamers. I've seen Valkyrae stuff. I haven't watched a lot of Agent stuff. I do know Agent is a really solid dude because he donated to Alvea's Sanctuary, who's that's a thing. Look up Alvea's Sanctuary. They're fucking phenomenal. But they're all teaching classes on streaming and being a part of the culture and doing the job and getting into like the nitty gritty, the business side, the numbers side, the gross side, the realistic side, the hype and like exciting side. They're covering all of it in like in a really genuinely thoughtful way. So it's I just highly recommend to anyone who's into streaming to go check it out. It's the Streamer University 2026 classes. Specifically, at least I can vouch for Ludwig's. I've seen Valkyrae's have been getting rated by students, but apparently the one today, they had like literal security at to make sure people weren't fuckers, so she could actually teach security in the way of other streamers standing menacingly in the background to not let the lol cows be dickheads. And
that sucks.
But she got it done. You know what I mean? Of course, people aren't gonna fucking respect women, especially on the internet. It's a joke, but I mean, Shotty's doing stuff for Vogue. You know what I mean? Shotty went to Milan. Wow. You know what I mean? Like she's been in movies, dude. You know what I like? She knows what she's doing, and people are trying to laugh at her, right? I mean, she's arguably got more rep than Ludwig. That's an argument a lot of people could. I'm stirring the pot. But so that's been really cool to watch. But one thing that I will say that's very validating, at the very least, is essentially what a lot of he talked about is stuff we already lean into and do, and that felt really good for me. It's just like collecting the VODs, building up what you can, using the resources you have, having the plan, doing what you can with it. You know what I mean? Like being able to do this consistently, because this is what we have the time and the energy and the resources for, and building the backlog and getting the reps in and practicing and getting better at this. That has value. This is a valuable thing that we are doing and spending our time doing. And it's it's nice to be reminded of that by some of the best people fucking doing it.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So that it's and the
that's
last thing for this week. I turned off shorts on my YouTube, and I feel like my brain has reactivated. Dude, I feel like a human again.
Yeah.
Can I be so for real?
I gotta get rid of TikTok.
You have. No, yes. TikTok, shorts on YouTube. I will say, you can limit it. You can give yourself time, but it has to be dedicated. I'm turning my brain off and wanting a serotonin dopamine dump. That is what that time is for. That's what I'm just, and that, to be clear, that time is valuable. In the fucked up landscape that we live in, you need that a little bit. That's allowed, and that's okay. And you are allowed to indulge yourself in that. However, I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel like Luthadel and all the mists were gone. I feel like I should have gotten a new fucking picture, dog. I didn't even think about that shit. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, hold on. Let me turn the fog off, because that shit's done. It's gone.
It is gone. It is gone.
Sure. Ugh. This is the Archive, a Cosmere book club where we cover the latest greatest news and read through the Cosmere book by book, chapter by chapter. Currently, we are in the end. The resolution.
We sure are.
The resolution, if you will.
I have
please, sorry.
I have a fitting printout for that this week.
Please, I believe I started with a recap last week, so let's see
it. Yes. So here we have, this is the Ruined Luthadel. We put it up into my stream.
Dude.
Right. This is by one of the official Spanish artists. This was made for the official Spanish illustrated edition of Mistborn: The Hero of Ages, by Victor Sickman, which is a great name to have. Thank you, Victor Sickman.
Dude, sick man. Genuinely.
Yeah, no, literally, this is Sickman. That is his name.
Oh, I have so many opinions. How did you feel about it? Let's talk about, we're looking at it. How do you feel? How did you feel it? Talk to me. About this scene, about that whole sequence. How do you feel? I gotta know.
God,
I'm desperate to know.
Oh my god, the emotions that I went through listening to that bit was like, she gets there and it's destroyed. I'm like, fuck. Oh, I peaked. I peaked on my bike. Sorry, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
And then she she fights the Inquisitor, and I'm like, no, but I'm like, no, this has to go right. Something is going to go right here. And then Marsh snaps out and removes the oh my god. Yeah, no, oh my god, it was a roller coaster of emotions, like an up and down, and then we were like up, and we were off the clouds like when Vin was, and oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, Jesus Christ.
Dude. Truly, like, it's just so many emotions. It's so many emotions all at once. It's so up and then down, and then for me, we'll save it. We'll save it as we get deeper into it. I don't want to. There's too many thoughts. There's too many emotions. It was spectacular. No one could argue. No one could say anything less. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Literally. Oh my god. Well, not literally. You know what I mean.
Dude, it was. I'll say this. This is the one thing I keep saying to Beth. Sanderson's grown a lot. Yeah. Sanderson has. I have 100%. To keep recontextualizing for myself. This was written in 2009. Sanderson has developed in some ways. Yeah. I also have some very strong opinions, but we will get to those. We have the weekly update to get through. There was the live stream that happened yesterday, the Mistborn 20th anniversary. It was exactly 1 hour. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch all of it, rather. Essentially, they were just talking about the big sale that's going on. They're doing a 20% off sale on all the Mistborn merch. The merch that doesn't sell very good. But they're doing a sale on all of the Mistborn merch for a week, including the Mistborn leatherbound. So if you want the very expensive, fancy, crazy covers of Mistborn, those are available on sale for the first time ever. The sale will be over on the 21st. So by the time people have discovered this, that will be decades in the past, and you won't be able to, and it'll probably have never gone on sale again. They'll dig this out of the dredges once we've become like the Lord Rulers of space, and they'll like be digging through trying to find in the copper mines the details of our rule. But so they did a non-spoiler Q&A. They did a lot of. Wait, am I reading the right one? I'm reading the wrong one. Here it is. He spoke wistfully about the past in the weekly update in a way that's like I can't go and do things that are small. Everything's big now. It was very much giving first world problems. It did not make him look good at all while he was talking about it. This was an interesting fun fact that he talked about. Mistborn hit the bestseller list last year for the first time ever. That was when it hit the bestseller list, was last year.
Okay, interesting.
Apparently Octavia, who does the Sanderson PR the Sanderson PR socials and stuff, is
Oh,
leaving
thank you,
to
Octavia.
start her own PR firm. And she was
Aw.
very uncomfortably forced to go onto the live stream, and was
Oh,
very
poor woman.
clearly pressured by Brandon to be on that live stream, but she was uncomfortable the whole time. It was super uncomfortable, but he
dear.
wanted to make a big show about how grateful he was by putting her into an incredibly uncomfortable position.
Awesome. We love that.
I'm going to take some time to talk about the optics of this live stream. I didn't actually watch it. I've been feeling this sensation. Please, sorry, I had to cut you off.
Yeah. No, sorry. I was just gonna say that I'm very interested in what you have to say.
Does Sanderson like his fans? Like, does he fuck with us?
So. I don't know. I always get the feeling that he doesn't.
It really feels like everyone else on his team fucks with the fans. And he, as a person, does not give a fuck. Why is it for the 20th anniversary you are doing a 1 hour corporatized live stream? And from what I saw, they were just in like the podcast little booth set up, and he was just signing papers. He literally monetizes his signing. That's what he does, is he goes and makes time to record and sign. That's what all of his content is all of the time, is him signing his fucking papers and yapping.
Yeah.
That's what 99% of the content is just him being able to monetize this other content. The only thing he's worried about and concerned about is monetization. That's what it really is feeling like. Is that a lot of the choices that, like, the growth that we've seen are not from choices of like him becoming like it doesn't feel like he reflects the beliefs that are in the writing. You know what I mean? He's doing that to appease But so then this is what I've come to realize. And again, it's what I think I've said this before. I don't think Sanderson is, I'm going to say this, I don't think he's that good of an author. I think he's a good outliner. And I think the plethora of team and the plethora of people and all of the people so it's like he categorizes his the fans that he does care about are like the beta readers and the people that spend the money, right? Not the people that just like engage or don't have resources or ways to monetize. He doesn't have a way to monetize them. Those ones feel, I can't even tell why. I can't even point to a thing and be like, that's the thing. But I mean, the main one's the accessibility announcement from a couple weeks ago. That was just very like, what's with this weird tone?
Yeah.
I don't understand how someone in his position could be the way that he is. I really can't.
No, I agree.
That it makes me struggle to comprehend.
He feels like he's in, like the few times that I watched like him talk about much of anything, or like watch the weekly updates. It feels like he's incredibly condescending a lot of the time.
It's tough to watch. Can I be real? I watch it for you. I get through it for you. It's a tough watch every week. So much. It's a tough watch every single week. I need you to know. You're so valid in that. You're so valid in that, dude.
Oh. If you want one week we can like switch, I do the weekly update and you find a piece of art.
We could. I'm happy to. I'm still, for me, it gives me an opportunity to kvetch. It gives me an opportunity to bitch. I love it. I love it.
No, that's real. I would never want to take that from you.
I love complaining. I love complaining.
I do. Me too.
Now, I will say, if there's a week you want to like watch some other piece of like Sanderson or fantasy like content or writing, and you wanted to do like a little bit, and you want to like, hey, you want to go find some art? I'm happy to. If you want to yap at the beginning of an episode a little bit, and we can just like weekly recap, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And then I can do an art. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter, right? It's vibes.
I think about it.
It's vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. How do you feel? I yapped and I bitched a little bit there, but basically like the long short of that comes down to like it feels like there is a deep inauthenticity to a lot of the values that seem to be present in like his writing, and a lot of like honestly like the team and the messages put out by Dragonsteel corporate and like the organization, if you want to call that. I don't know if they're a corporation or an organization or whatever you want to call them, but like it feels like the organization is better than Sanderson, and Sanderson should not be lauded and should not be like held in the way that he is in my main. It needs to like the team is what really makes I feel like Way of Kings Prime is kind of the shining beacon into how bad these things could be without the team at large making this come together. Sanderson is a part of a whole, much like in a music band, right? Taylor Swift is one part of a whole, but Taylor Swift is the fucking billionaire, right?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Craziness.
I feel this as well. Again, as I said, I feel like it's inauthentic. It's like he comes out like, and just everything like that he does, he comes over so condescending. Oh, he's so, like such a condescending man, and it's like he knows everything better than everyone else, and it's just you can't put yourself out there like this. I think if you're a big public figure, you shouldn't sit there like with a vibe of not, that he ever, obviously he wouldn't say the quiet part out loud, but like with the air of I'm so much better than you. Look at me, I've made all of this.
I mean, he kind of does. He kind of does say that a little bit sometimes. Like there's subtext in that, right? Like that's the whole issue of like why we're mad about the accessibility comments is there's a holier than thou-ness to him.
Exactly.
No, I would say you're absolutely right. I think you're just correct in that. I think that is there.
Yeah, thank you. Oh. But, no, I don't.
But so again, I think this is the thing that lets me feel good is knowing how many people are involved. Knowing that there are other people, and the one thing I will give to Sanderson is at the beginning of all of these fucking books is a very, or the end of all of these books, usually, there's a very, very long list of credits, and every single name gets read. And I do love and respect that. I think, however, that is bare minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, good job. Next. Okay. The most shitty thing, pat, and good also, job. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
And also? I thought I heard you say and also.
No, it was like, well done, bare minimum, and then also? Like, what else is he gonna...
Yes! Oh my god. Nah, dude. But...
No, yeah.
%. Do we want to get the hate out of the way? Do we want to get the angry parts out of the way early? Just so we can... We'll start at the back and work our way up then, huh?
Yeah, let's do that.
So is if my understanding is correct, the two characters that had any modicum of character development, Sazed and Elend, we just arrived at the beginning of this book of them being different assholes, and the journey was them going back to the way they were. Is that about right?
It does appear that it would be that way, yeah.
Is that the whole thing? It's no, you were right all along, no growth necessary. Actually, Elend, all of that stuff was wrong, and you were right the whole time, and so were you. You were right the whole time. It's about faith. It's about belief.
It's about faith, yeah.
Dude. 75 was like the deepest, hardest self-report I've ever seen, and I deeply, deeply hope they just changed or got rid of some of this shit, and somebody with any modicum of like knowledge and ability of like gender and sex and like again, this is 2009. Woke One is like still stirring and building, but come on, dude. Give out re-release. Do something here to bury the fucking Mormonism of the Terrace people. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They're just Mormons? They're just Mormons. They're just fucking, dude, what the fuck? That was crazy.
I'm so upset.
It was Mormons. Dude, their world, they go from planet to planet. It's like the deepest, most intrinsic. Fucking Wit is one of these motherfuckers. Wit's a Mormon, dude.
No,
Wit's a fucking Mormon.
No.
Worldbringers are Mormons, dude. Oh my god.
I hate that. Ollie.
What? Don't be mad at me. You can't be mad at me for that.
No, I can't.
Dude.
It would be really funny if I said, no, I can't actually. What the fuck?
Hey, Tavius. Tavius.
Yeah.
They write in metal. You know the whole thing with Mormons? Is Joseph
About
Smith.
the, like, tablets?
Yeah, tablets of gold.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna kill myself.
Tablets of gold, they were written in metal.
They're
fucking Mormons, dude. They're fucking Mormons.
I'll do it. Right, live on podcast. I'll do it. No, I won't.
In game. By the spread, you're gonna be perceived too much, and you'll stop being different.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a fire upgrade to your VTuber. Just have the rings moving.
It would be, but I have to animate for that. And I don't know if I can add like a GIF into my program.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe time for an upgrade. I think that'd be hype. You get a looping GIF of the rings. Wouldn't that be so fucking hype? Or even easier, so you can start with just like a little moon. You can just start like a little moon going around one of them. You know what I mean? Just following one of the paths.
I could probably do that. I do need to upgrade. No, completely get off topic. Welcome to I do need to upgrade. Actually, my art style has changed so much since I first drew this. It's so much more vibrant now that I do need to update it eventually.
Well, you've got a time. We're about to go between books. Might be a time for a little. We're literally dog. We're going to a new era. Just saying.
So I'm so not ready.
I'm so not ready. No, you can be ready. We can get ready. It's time. We'll talk about it. We can make plans. It's okay. Not right now. But back to the Mormons.
Yeah, that was back to the Mormons. But I do. Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit. Yeah. I took it away a little bit. You talked to the anger. What are we mad about? What are we upset about? Talk to me.
I don't know. I'm just like, to kind of be honest, a lot of the religious stuff I kind of like just glazed past, and then I was like, that's why he wants the ATM. I was like, I don't care. That's why. That's where I was like.
I will say the ATM part, I was pretty hyped for that. That was pretty sick.
That was what I wanted you to get to in that chapter.
Dude, that's
oh my god.
Dude, that was a good, again, the whole, I mean, it makes sense. The kandra was like the big missing piece. They were right there. It was the whole time. Again, it's the layer, his ability to have that thing be always there the whole fucking time. Dude, it's called Mistborn. You know what I mean? It's called Mistborn. So I've got a whole rant to go on there, but so we've got what else are we upset about? Hold on. What else oh yeah, how about this? For me, the resolution pissed me off for some reason. That's some middle school writing shit. That's I don't know what to call this.
I'm sure they will explain this eventually. Oh no, I get why. I get why he's like, and you guys are gonna have to kill yourselves. Yep. But like, I was like, I do kind of like, I get why, but also at the same time, like what are we talking about?
Why is it the resolution? So let's why do they have to kill themselves?
Because there's a possibility that Rude take them over because they have spikes in.
Can I give my theory?
Yeah.
They're mist.
Because they're mist race.
She doesn't have all the mist yet. She doesn't have all the power yet. Remember, not all of the power was in the well. Not all of the power was in the well. Where's the rest of the power? Where's the rest of the mist?
They are called mist wraiths.
They're mist wraiths.
Mist wraiths.
So all the mist is gone. All of the mist wraiths are gone. Except for the ones that turned into kandra.
Dude, fuck. Ooh, that's juicy. That's juicy.
So here's a question.
Yeah, talk to me.
If a kandra is turned back into a mist wraith, it's the same as them dying.
Yeah.
If they are infused at the time of their death, do they still persist in the cognitive realm? Spoilers.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think so as well. Because it's the cognitive, right? It's the presence of the mind, but then the mind's gone. That's the death. Yeah, that's the death part, because all they are is the mind.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It's the connection that grounds them to the physical realm. The Spren have the bond, the oath bond, jerking off the oath bond. And
Don't say that.
And the fucking kandra have the hemalurgic spikes.
The spikes, yeah.
Dude, the fucking earring being a hemalurgic spike of her dead sister.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
I was gonna say. Oh my God.
Dude, that's so what? Like, what's wrong with Brandon Sanderson?
That's
They're kids, children. Dude, come on. That's off limits. Also, sorry, wanted to talk about this. I saw this. I didn't read this, so I don't know how verifiable this is. It was probably said in the live stream. Apparently, they addressed the age gap. They addressed the age gap in the live stream in the Q&A. They're just gonna tighten it. She's gonna be 18. He's gonna be 19. End of story.
That's okay.
The goal is Kelsier. They want to be a big name actor. Everybody else, they're not really worried about. They just want to match the character as close as they can. But Kelsier, they kind of want to be like they want to make that a stamp character. That's because that's going to be that's going to be the franchise. You know what I mean? That's going to be the dude who's going to show up. If this turns into a thing, he's going to have to show up down the road.
Oh God, who could play Kelsier?
Who could play Kelsier?
What big name?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Help me, Vin.
Shut the fuck up.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
I was Googling someone. I was like, no, I can't see it. I don't know.
It's tough. It's a tough call. Jeremy Renner.
David Tennant. Blonde David Tennant.
He's too old now, I think.
Yeah.
Young David Tennant, maybe. I think he's too soft. You know what I mean? I think Kelsier's a little.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be someone with a more angular
and
face.
He's got the fucking Killmonger scars too, so he's got to look fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, Hugh Jackman would go hard if he was younger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so tough.
Thinking about him again as anyone but Wolverine, because I watched The Cheap Detective again last week, where he stars as the Shepherd.
I would kill for Henry Cavill, but I think he's too old now as well.
I think, yeah, I feel so.
I want Cavill for Zyle. Cavill for Zyle is my GOAT pick.
That is good. That's good. I feel like Cavill. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually that, but I feel like I see Cavill as too jacked for Kelsier.
Yeah, no, I agree. But that's what I mean. I think if you thinned him out a little bit.
Yeah. I didn't know that many big name actors. Dog.
This is a weird one. He would have to bulk up, but he's got the acting chops for it. This is a big hear me out. Tom Holland.
I was gonna also my big hear me out is potentially Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. I think he's also a little too. Oh, maybe not though. He's like all gruff now. Hold
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Hold on. He's got chops.
Played,
He's got chops too.
yeah, he was in the Odyssey movie, the new one. I've not seen it. I don't have
I
any
haven't
plans
seen.
on
Beth
seeing
and I are
it.
trying to go see it. We're trying to go see it.
You can tell me how it is because I don't plan on seeing it.
So
I've heard the reviews. I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. I know
yeah,
I'm gonna get pissed off by this.
They've definitely they've changed some things, but one thing I will say is I watched a Nolan interview and he worked with a team to try to find, basically they're just doing what he did was adapt the Odyssey is what he went and did. And I think that's kind of sick. I think that's kind of fun. So I'm very interested to see that be portrayed. And then another thing, did you hear about the weird mechanical thing that they had to do?
No.
So IMAX cameras, the cameras that they were recording with, specifically the 70 millimeter ones, you can only film for 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, what the fuck?
So there is a cut at minimum or at maximum every 3 minutes. There has to be. It cannot film longer than that because it is so expensive and so hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Like the camera can't withstand recording longer than that. So it's good. I've heard that like the choppiness of the dialogue and the weirdness of the accents gets a little fucky. But from what I understand, it was a pretty honest. The Greek nerds that I've seen online and I did some fact checking on, they were a little impressed. So at the very least, I'm a mythology nerd, so I want to go see it for that aspect at the very least.
The thing is, the stuff I heard is that they took a lot of the like more mythical stuff, like Athena going to position Zeus to let like Odysseus go, and then they apparently changed the backstory to the Cyclops, and just like they took out a bunch of like more of the mythological stuff out
a
of
lot
it,
of that stuff are coming from like adaptations and interpretations. He was adapting the original text, from what I understand, is he went back like to the deepest roots to try to make an honest adaptation, a modern honest adaptation of the stories of the Odyssey, without any of like what were the stories told of Homer. What were the stories that Homer was telling, and at that time, that was my understanding of it. So it's like you lose a lot of that, but you get this very like artful interpretation of honest old like storytelling. Which again, I think the most poignant thing to remember about a lot of these stories is these were stories that were told to people, and then they believed it to be true.
Right.
It's like these were myths and like things that people turned into religions, is my understanding, right? It's like these are things that people believed and followed, and then he continued to tell and collected the stories of this like spectacular journey that could have been true but could have been false, but nonetheless people believed. Right? And it's like these are lies meant to manipulate people the way most and all religions are. Right. And so it's that to me has always been the most interesting part of the mythology in general and stories, is that at the end of the day, it's lies. Like all storytelling is lying. It's lying to get you to feel something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you do go see it, I would love to, like, if you put the review into Hyperfixation Station.
I'll you know what? I might, hearing that you genuinely want to hear my opinion, I might do like a Letterboxd or what's the movie thing? One of those. So I might start one of those.
I don't know. Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like a movie. There's like a movie review thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Isn't that Letterboxd?
Is it? It might be. I don't fucking know, dog. Or probably. I might have sniped it. I just pulled an app name out of my ass.
I think it is Letterboxd. I'm also meaning like because I've been watching. I've not. No, I have been watching a bit more movies. My dear American Australian friend, American living in Australia, friend Nick. Every Saturday we sit down and watch something.
Oh, that's fine.
For a little bit, it was just a bit of Thriller Bark, and then last week we watched The Sheep Detective. The week before we watched As Above, So Below, which I We've both seen before, but we were like,
no, that's awesome. It's a really great experience to watch something at different times in your life and with other people. That's a great time.
Yeah, and then they hadn't seen Film Rat, so we watched that as well. They also haven't seen Stampede. That's what we're watching tomorrow. Stampede is my favorite one.
I need to.
Film Rat is my.
I literally have had homework that I've given myself for months that I haven't done. That's literally just watching Film Z, because that guy's alive in our One Piece setting right now. So I have to go rewatch it, and I just haven't. I just haven't rewatched it for some reason.
He's good. He's a good movie.
Well, here's a fun fact for you. She'll kill me if she ever hears that I told you about this. How much do you remember of One Piece Gold?
I've heard.
Do you remember the intro scene when Shiki's henchmen are walking down the stairs, and there's the one that's the clown with the big shoes and goes while he's walking down the stairs? Beth lost her fucking mind at that. It's the funniest thing she's ever laughed at One Piece, period. It doesn't come close. She cried and we had to pause. We couldn't watch the rest of the movie. Tavius, she laughed that hard. We had to watch something else. We went back and rewatched it 3 times and then turned off the movie.
Like, makes me so happy.
It's too funny. I can't watch this. And then we watched something else.
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
I've never made her laugh that hard, dude. Do you have any idea how self-conscious I am about that? It's like my thing. I'm the funny fat guy, and that's what makes her laugh. It's like, God damn it, dude. This is why I always do dick and fart jokes. They hit for some people. They hit for my fucking wife, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's worth it, though. It's worth it.
Yeah. But yeah, Robert. Yeah, my snipe would be Robert Pattinson as Kelsey. I think he could do a pretty good job. Really good job at the Batman.
If I'm truly honest, I'll never ever be able to see that man as anything but the sparkly vampire. That's my curse.
I know. I think that's a lot. Yeah, I think everyone. That's like, yeah.
Well, so not necessarily, because there's a lot of people that are diehard for him as Batman now. There's a lot of people that say he's the best Batman.
He's really good as the Batman.
I can't watch it, dude. I can't watch it. I just can't. Yeah, I can't bring my... Dude, do you have any idea? I've almost watched Mickey 17 like 5 times. I know he's good. I know he's goated. But every time I see his face on a screen, I feel like the toxic 12-year-old boy that was like, I hate Twilight. It's so deep in my fucking bones. Dude, straight up. I can't see it. It's like, fucking Vampire Sucks was one of the funniest movies of all time to me. I watched that movie so much. It's so okay.
I'm really sorry you have that experience.
Can I be honest? I feel bad. I don't like how deep my hater energy is for this guy. He's a legend. I know he is. He's better than a lot of the actors out there right now. I just can't look at him. I just can't see his face.
He is in the Odyssey.
If I could just get him to voice act, perfect. Just, or how about this? Yeah. How about this? Every scene it's from behind him. It's just the back of his head. I'd be perfect. Maybe I get special glasses that just blind me or like perfectly cover his face. It tracks and covers him.
Like, just censor his face.
Oh,
that's
dude,
so fucking hilarious.
That's what I need. That's what I need to watch a Robert Pattinson movie, and I hate that about myself. You know what? I'm gonna give myself real shit. I'm putting this on myself because I'm saying it to you. I'm gonna watch Film Z and I'm gonna watch Mickey 17. I'm gonna watch those 2 movies. I'm gonna make myself. I have to.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna letterboxd it.
Yeah, please do. No, I also have. It's been a really good. Sorry, this has evolved into something a completely different podcast.
This is what this podcast is. At this point, if they're here to watch us yap.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a really good year for movies. And also, if you've not seen The Sheep Detectives, please watch it because that is my movie of the year.
Add it to the list. Where's my pencil? Sheep Detective.
Incredible movie. Incredible.
I can't promise it by this week. I have 2 movies this week, but I can I will add it to the list.
Just whenever, and then let me know what you thought about it. Or I am down to watch it again. I will gladly sit down and watch it with people.
Well, we do have my birthday coming up, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with the Discord. I have like a big. We're actually doing I lied. I said I was gonna do no more big birthdays. I'm doing a big birthday this year. I was like, fuck it. What I see is this. This is what I've landed on. My birthday is an opportunity for me to throw an event.
Yeah.
My birthday is an opportunity for me to host my friends and do a fun thing. You know what I mean? If regardless of like celebrating me or not, that's a cool benefit. But yeah, it's a thing where I can invite people and it not be a little weird. Where it's just like, oh, cool, they're throwing a party. All right, you know what I mean? Like, there's a vibe to that versus like, oh, it's his birthday. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I've been trying to think about what I want to do. I was thinking about maybe doing another karaoke night. Oh yeah, another thing about this week. I've been doing a dry July since the 4th, and I'm still rocking that full sober. Nice. So that's been fun. That's been good. I think that's awesome. That's probably also helped with me shredding as much weight as I have. But back to, is there anything really? There's a lot. There's a lot, but we've also yelled about a lot of this already.
Yeah. Right. One of the things I really want to get into? Fucking preservation now.
So that's an interesting question, isn't it? It is an interesting question.
She disappeared right in front of Marge.
I think.
Like, is it either Kelsey or?
Did he take it though? Did he take it?
Did he take it? Or if he did take it, did he give it up? Give it to her?
To Vin. Yeah, did he take? Yeah, because he had
didn't give it up. Then she might have just gotten it.
So he had to have taken it to have interacted with Spook. I think we agree on that, right?
Exactly.
To have interacted with Spook, he had to have held it after. Well, so this is an interesting thing. In the epigraphs, we learned there's 2 parts to the power. There's the body, and then there's the power. And then there's the mind of the person that's holding it. And the body of the power manifests somewhere, and the and the mind, and then the power itself
dies.
Yeah, the mind dies. The power is able to be claimed. The power can be claimed once the body dies or the mind dies, or both.
Yeah,
can't be claimed. I'm confused.
Yeah, it is.
There's 3.
There's
3 parts. Please, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have the opinion that Kelsey had it and then saw Vin in distress and I was like, she might be better for this than I am. Because in a way, I think he does just generally, he's like, you're better than me in that kind of way. Mm-hmm. So he's like,
I need to find the line. There's a line in one of the epigraphs. Sorry. Keep talking.
So where was I? He's because I feel like Kelsey's like general view of like Vin is like, you are better than, like, you are a better person than me, so he might think that she would be the better person to hold this power. Or he also, because if he has it, but I don't think he would like have the knowledge of like the hero of ages and be like, oh, that's Vin. He would, I think, just think she is like a better person than I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think also poignantly, as we know from the very first words in this book, unfortunately, Sazed is the hero of ages.
Yeah.
So Vin isn't. Vin isn't the person who will save the world.
Exactly.
So here's a line, epigraph 74. I'll just read the full epigraph. She once asked Ruin why he had chosen her. The primary answer is simple. It had little to do with her personality, attitudes, or even skill with allomancy. She was simply the only child Ruin could find who was in a position to gain the right hemalurgic spike, one that would grant her heightened power with bronze, which would then let her sense the location of the Well of Ascension. She had an insane mother, a sister who was a seeker, and was herself Mistborn. That was precisely the combination Ruin needed. And then here's the important part. There were other reasons, of course, but even Ruin didn't know them.
Yeah.
So, what's the rule on how we avoid giving information to Ruin?
We don't say it out loud, or we describe it on metal.
Describe it on metal, or we don't say it out loud. What happens when someone gains the power of preservation? What happens when someone takes that power and uses it?
They have the see and know everything.
They come to the gross understanding, and they experience. And as we know from Stormlight, spoilers again, we're opening it up in this one. They get all of the memories of the actions of the person that held the shard before them.
Yeah.
They know all of what they were doing and their goals and their intentions and why they were doing the things that they were doing.
Yeah.
So I don't think that Kelsier had the thought, oh, she's better than me, she's the one to do this. I think Kelsier knew the whole goddamn time that he was going to give it up.
That's true. That's true.
I think the moment that body died, that body knew someone was going to take it. Someone was going to get it, and someone was going to follow Vin, because Vin believes that she's the hero of ages so hard that she's convinced Ruin that she's the hero of ages. And that's the whole point of keeping the legend the neutral pronoun, is to very intentionally, the thing we're going to let you read, the thing we're going to give you, you're going to not know. We're going to make sure all of the information, because this is the thing that we know now from Mistborn is teaching us, and we learned from our experiences in Stormlight. Mistborn, it just kind of fucking forces it into your mouth. Stormlight, you experience it. The only way to combat the shards is to come to the understanding yourself and understand there's already a plan in motion, and you might be able to make yourself useful to it, and you can't say a fucking word to anyone about it.
Yeah.
That's the only way. It's the only way to do any of this. I might be crazy. I might be insane.
No, that's hey, listen, that's just kind of what Cosmere does to you.
You remember the talkie boxes? The Sions?
Yeah. The Sions, yeah.
It's a box of metal.
I gotta kill myself. In game.
Encrypted communication.
Fuck. Oh my gosh, right.
Because the words only on the one side, the person speaking. Right? So and they can't be at both. Their attention has to be at one, kind of.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, dog. I don't fucking know.
One second. My chat is going fucking crazy because my friends are in. Yeah. Yes, we are at the end of the Hero of Ages. We have finished Well of Ascension.
Oh, we forgot to knock.
God damn it. We finished it a while ago.
We forgot to knock.
Hero of Ages. Yes, we have.
There we go. I forgot about that. Fucking AI bots. Got your fucking AI.
No, this is my fucking. Yeah, I can. But yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm going insane.
So let's cover the basics. So the terrorist people are Mormons.
The terrorist people are Mormons.
Vin is God now. Almost not really.
Yeah.
Because they still got to kill themselves.
Yeah, true.
They have to kill. Isn't that the most cult Mormon shit in the world? You have to kill yourself so God could become all powerful. Isn't that the most Mormon shit in the fucking world, dude?
It is. It is.
Uh oh. Is there anything else? Unfortunately, y'all have jumped in at the end here. We've already yelled about a lot of this shit.
Yeah, we have.
Is there any? Hold on, there was something else. Okay, so yes, the last. I've got some legs to stand on here. I'm starting to get some legs to stand on my my big argument on the reality of the sources of these powers.
Yeah.
So as we learned, while we're also discovering that terrorist people are just Mormons,
yeah,
that preservation is the original and like one true God of the terrorist people, and it's their whole shit. Their whole bag is just preservation. It's all preservation. Their power is preservation. Like that is like the most direct and true through line. Preservation has been actively aggressing and fucking over Ruin the whole goddamn time.
Yeah. Broke their promise.
Started to change things. Clearly has fucked with the metals and either Ruin's body was turned into metal as a result or intentionally turned it into metals and has now fucked with all of the metals. Right?
Yeah.
And then I think my truest belief is, although the spikes give Ruin control because Ruin is of the metals, obviously so is preservation. It has to be of the metal. All the hemalurgy is metals. So
elements, but
I think yes, sorry, I meant ferrochemy. Ferrochemy is as of metals as allomancy is of metals.
Yeah.
That would have to mean something that I lost the train of thought on. I'm gonna kill myself.
No.
What?
Don't kill yourself.
That preservation is using the power of Ruin to fuck Ruin over actively. Because if it used its own power, Ruin would be able to catch on to it. There it is. I caught the line. I caught the line. If it was preservation spreading out preservation's power, Ruin would have been able to catch on to that a lot easier than it being of Ruin and it just being Ruin's power being used while Ruin's doing other shit. Because I will die on this hill forever that allomancy is destroying those metals. It is ruining the metals to create the energy, and ferrochemy is preserving it in the metal. It is the most. It's like literally the word of the shard is used in the description of it. It just I can't fathom. It feels very Mormon to have that fact looking you in the face and you're like, yeah, but it's actually another way. It's like, all right, buddy, sure. And it's at that point that I stop respecting and I just start enjoying. It's like I don't need to hold you. We don't need to do anything in that. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
But it's just so disappointing. But again, I the one thing I have to keep chanting this in my mind, dude. This is almost 2 decades ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost 2. Mistborn 1 was 2 decades ago.
2 decades ago, yeah.
So, at the very least, publicly and presentationally in the content that he creates, he's gotten a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I think that is thanks to the team at large. So I want to thank them for being advocates and presenting and making sure that people are represented correctly and thoughtfully, because they were not back in these days.
Yep.
I really hope there's just a little bit of retconning somewhere or some shit just gets dropped.
Probably. There's gotta be.
That's all I can hope for. Maybe that's what the adaptations are trying to do, right? Kind of like with Oda with the One Piece stuff, right? Yeah, it's like, here's the thing: if they take time away from it to do that shit in the movie, I might have to have a different conversation. There might have to be a different vibe if he tries to shove that shit into that adaptation when it definitely doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think
But one way or another, we'll make it. Did you have did you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we signed off for this week?
I'm going through, but
oh yeah, dude.
Fucking.
Go ahead.
Sorry, the insanity of like 60% of the population snapping.
Yes, 16% of the population is so 16% of the population. I went back and did the math again. 16% of the population are affected and get fucked up by the mist. So that's just 16% of the world's population had the potential to be Allomancers. They had that shit in their bloodline. And then I needed to go check this. I forgot to. It's either 16% of people died or 16% of people survived.
I think 16% of people died is what it was.
So yeah, it's only 16% of chance. So then the remaining 84%. So 84% of 16% of the population is now Allomancers.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Of the planet's population.
Yeah.
That went out into the mist because clearly there's some people that never did. There's just some people that held themselves up. So numbers. Yeah. But dude. Oh, and then of course, gotta shout out my man's whose name, it's crazy that I just forgot his name. Oh my god. It's not Demu. Starts with a G. Goradel. Oh, poor fucking Goradel. To be clear, goat. Goat. What the fuck? My man, again, king of the nobody character being the changing point of the fucking game. The whole shit. The whole shit's different now because fucking Goradel. Because he got chopped into like 6 pieces.
Yeah.
He did it, dude. He fucking pour one out. But it was so good. Such a good section. I am not ready for this ending, dude.
No, me neither.
76 to the end next week.
So what else could possibly happen? I know what else, but
two things, I think. Two things are gonna happen.
Christ.
You know what 2 things are gonna happen?
Yeah. Something with the kandra and something with Vin and Sazed.
I think it's gonna be an ending and a beginning.
Yeah.
That's what I think is gonna happen. But
yeah,
we will see next time on the Archive.
On the Archive.
Thank you so much for watching, gang. If you've joined us, thank you for watching the little tail end here. I am Vezin on Twitch and the Archive on YouTube. With me, as always, is my lovely co-host.
I have been the Pixel, because as the famous The Lopen once said, everyone deserves the third front of their name, and the _pixel_s X most places, because apparently the _pixel is taken everywhere. Whoever you are, give it to me. It's my name now.
Remember to give your cousin a hug, and journey before destination, my friends. Thank you, and good night.